Hello champions, and welcome again to the channel. This evening I seem to have about 60 energy burning a hole in my pocket, or whatever energy burns a hole through. And I have a run of Rocket's scrap quest to complete. As you can see, I've done the easy and the medium paths already. Have not done the hard path, so I'm going to go ahead and just work on that this evening. I've done a pretty good job of keeping up with all of the Scrapyard quests. I've completed them on all 3 difficulties every time so far this month, so that makes me happy. And before we get started, I'm just going to go ahead and throw in a few boosts. So let me go ahead and just activate. I'm probably going to do just one of each color. So we'll go with a blue, a red, an orange, and oh wow, I have so many greens. Why not use them? Okay. Alright, and with that said, we will just start on the most difficult path. Now, my guys are pretty good, but they can definitely use help with this most difficult part of the quest, so that's why I have a bunch of boosts on them. So, right now, Quake is kind of the crown jewel of my roster. She's my only, I think, rank 4 4-star, and I've got this on automatic, and I didn't want to do that. So, there we go. And now I'm in control. Nighty-night, Ghost Rider. But, yeah, she's kind of the crown jewel of my roster. She's my only rank 4 4-star. And, you know, I'm still kind of a middle tier player, so getting those tier 4 basics kind of takes me a while. I'm doing everything I can, but you know, what can I say? All right, Mr. Mordo, let's take him on. But after that, it's probably I have a Black Panther Civil War. Who I've actually duplicated. I didn't think I was ever going to do that with a 4-star anytime soon. Even more so because I've only got like 10 4-stars total. I hate Mordo's Astral Evade. Wow, he is striking back hard. Okay, did I mention that I hate Mordo? I cannot believe that. Astral Evade, even? Or Astral Evade on Aftershock? Not cool, Mordo. Not cool. Anyways. Alright, well, I got pretty thrashed that time around, but hopefully Quake can take a breather for the rest of this. Do I have any more mystics before I hit Yondu? I don't think I do. I've got that Wolverine, and I don't have a tech for him, but I can probably take him down with one of my others. So, now we're going to move to Mr. Black Panther. And hopefully Hulk should be pretty easy. I do have a 4-star Hulk. And he's fun to play, but usually playing the Hulk on the AI is pretty manageable. Let's just see how we do here. I do really like Black Panther Civil War's reflective armor ability. It's interesting, and when I first got him, I didn't know how to play him, so, and now I kind of just am like, yeah, you can hit me a little bit at least, because reflective armor is really cool. and we'll just take him down here. That is a pretty cool special 3. Alright, I came out of that okay, I suppose. I have to say I prefer classic Black Panther though. He's like my King of Bleeds champion right now. And what can I say? I kind of like stacking 7 or 8 bleeds on an opponent and then watching their energy drop like a stone. It's yeah, it's a fun way to spend a Friday night. Not really, but anyways. Let me see. I probably should have put Carol into this match, but I like to save my class matchups so that I have an advantage. Wow, Spidey just... God. I say this as a Spider fan, but man, like, I hate fighting Spider-Man at high levels. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, he got me. Yes, yes, you win. You win this round, Peter. But, anyways, I guess I will send Carol in to finish him off. Alright, you've been beating up on my King T'Challa. I'm going to have to teach you a lesson. Oh well. But I have to say I kind of am a big fan of this this event, the Scrapyard event. I like the ability to get the mastery cores. And in my opinion, they are probably the only things that people should be getting. You know, they're the only items that cost actual units that you can just mine scrap for and get. It's kind of a no-brainer to me, but I mean, I guess it makes sense if you have already got all of your masteries taken care of and you've got all of that in order. And to those people I say, wow, you know, that's great, but I guess I'll just put Old Man Logan on Old Man Logan. But yeah, I definitely am not there, and hopefully will be fairly soon, but I've still got about 10 levels to go, so in the meantime, I'm just trying to, like, I've got some masteries that I know that once I hit the level cap, I'll be redoing. Like, I have the masteries that help you gain experience because I'm trying to, you know, get to the level cap, and once I get there, I won't need it. So we'll see, but that's probably about, what, 5 points that I won't need anymore, and then I can redistribute. So that's kind of the that's kind of one of the goals. We'll see what happens. But I was looking at some videos on the, you know, the higher end masteries, the ones that require the carbonadium cores. And I gotta say, I wasn't big on the suicide masteries at first. I just don't see the point in, you know, killing off your heroes slowly. But after watching a few of them, I have to admit that looks like it's potentially pretty intriguing, and I might have to give it a try just to see. And, you know, for that reason, I'm going to have to stock up on both mastery and carbonadium cores. So these scrap quests are kind of a godsend that way. Otherwise, I would be just, wow, Natasha is kicking my butt. I would just be, you know, spending units. Which I guess isn't too bad. I mean, I know how to mine them okay. I'm not a completely free-to-play player, but I have enough ability to, and I suppose patience, to play the game and not have to shell out cash on a regular basis for units. But still, events like this, I look forward to this sort of thing. Like, hey, I can get those cores without having to spend units. I like this. I can spend my units on things like, well, some of the masteries. Okay. I think Strange's PI for me is usually around 2700. A little bit of an enhancement because of the boosts, but oh man, Thor, stop it. Nice try. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, this is a long fight. Okay, there we go. That'll take him down. Alright, and this should just leave Yondu for me, I think. I suppose unless I miscalculated, which that wouldn't be the first time that's ever happened. Let's have a look. Okay, nope, I think I'm gonna go straight to Yondu now. Alright, so there, teleport. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna go for Yondu when he drops in the arena. I definitely like the idea of him, but I don't know. I know the competition is going to be fierce, and I can probably do it. I was able to get Nebula, but by the same token, you know, it's just one of those things. Do I have the time? Do I have the will? That whistle, the Yaka arrow, that's pretty cool. Ooh, nice hit. Okay. So there's one playthrough, and I've got the hardest bit of it done. So I think I've got enough energy for maybe one more before I'm going to have to either give it a rest or use some of my energy recharges, which, you know, spoiler warning, I'm not going to use any of them, not tonight anyways. Okay, lots of ISO 8. I'm perfectly good with that. So I'll probably do this run and then we'll stop. We'll stop recording for tonight, so. Alright, and this leg should be considerably easier now. Alright, class matchup. And there we go. Let me see. I think Black Panther is the only 4-star that I have duped, where I just got like a 20-point rise in his signature ability because I found a duplicate. Ms. Marvel, I happen to have a 4-star Awakening Stone, and I used it on her. So, which is good. I have her pretty high. Her signature ability for her 3-star is pretty high, and I like playing her. Although I did recently get Symbiote Spider-Man for 3-star, and I kind of like him a little more. He hits really hard. So, okay, Wolverine X-23. Yeah, we'll we'll let Quake take her on. Again, Quake has got like twice her power index, so this should hopefully be easy. Maybe we'll get an aggressive AI and it won't be, but here's hoping. Nice try. Okay, that was a lot easier. I think Quake should be fine for this run. I think even if all of my boosts wear off in the next few minutes, a couple of them will, but we should still be good. Oh, Hyperion. Gotta say, not a fan of Hyperion. I'm sure he's great to play, but just the idea of him kind of is annoying to me. He's a very obvious Superman ripoff. Although one of my friends did tell me that, you know, Hyperion he's a member of the Squadron Supreme, and the Squadron Supreme was basically created so that Marvel could do the Avengers versus the Justice League, because they clearly couldn't do that with the actual Justice League, because, you know, Marvel, DC, that just doesn't happen. Not often, anyways. So Hyperion is Superman, and I can't remember who it was they had, but they had an analog for Batman, and they had an analog for, I think, Wonder Woman. And, you know, so once he told me that, I was like, oh, okay, I guess it's not too offensive, but it's still kind of like, you know, I mean, Hyperion still has that darn little Jerry curl that Superman has, and it's just like, really? Come on, give me a break, you know. But okay, I'll get off the Hyperion-hate train for now. So, all right, Phoenix. I just got a 3-star Phoenix tonight, so it'll be interesting to see how she plays. I don't have her awakened, unfortunately, but time will hopefully change that, so we will see. Okay. And then I keep my mind keeps going back to the little grid of upcoming champions, and, you know, champions that have already been released by Kabam, and I keep wondering who some of the next champions are going to be that we haven't seen yet. I mean, clearly, you know, Yondu and Nebula they belong on there now, so it's easy to place where they go. But I keep thinking about that. I don't know. I'm just going to call it a grid, because that's basically what it is. And you know, I keep wondering about some of the possibilities, and there's a lot. I think the Vulture is almost certainly going to be the character that's added in that V section. I think it could be V or W. But the only other character I could think of that could have possibly been added around there would be Wasp, and that's out of the order in which they have, you know, put the characters. So I don't think it's going to be her. She would be a good addition, though. I really do. I really think she would be, but, you know, I think that there's probably going to be a lot of opportunity there is a lot of opportunity to incorporate a lot of Spider-Man characters, like with Homecoming coming out in, what, wow, less than 2 months now. I can't wait. Again, big Spider fan here. But I think you could possibly have in the in the grid. We have, I think, a space where Green Goblin could go. You have a space where Craven the Hunter could go. The Lizard. I don't know about Shocker, actually, but I believe he's in Spider-Man Homecoming, so it seems like that would make a certain amount of sense. They could do another Spider-Man. I think they've got so many already, though. I'm not sure that's a very wise move. I mean, I guess they've got so many Iron Mans in here that, you know, I guess you technically couldn't give them too much grief for adding a Spider-Man. And it would be kind of cool to have, like, a, you know, a Spider-Man Homecoming specific champion, but I don't know. You've also got opportunities, like you could add Spider-Woman, Spider-Ham. You know, I mean, there are a lot of other characters that have not been explored in this game that I think, you know, could be. Even if you just restrict them to, you know, spider-friendly characters. Alright, so final fight with Yondu, because I am in the single digits on energy. So we're going to go ahead and take him down. And yep, Carol is gonna do the honors. So, but yeah, I think for, like, in one of the topmost corners, you could have Blob, Blade, and I think at least one other character that seemed like they could be a pretty big draw, but I can't think of who it is off the top of my head. I'm gonna try to make a video about that list and that grid, and I'm probably gonna go fairly in depth with it, but we'll see. I would like to. I don't know. I'm still kind of a noob at this whole recording and streaming thing, so sometimes technical difficulties get in my way. But we'll see. It's a thing that I would like to do. Ooh, I got a gate key. I think I've already spent my first 5. But I'll save up 5 more and hopefully get the, I think they're supposed to be 4-star hero crystal shards from the Scrapyard, or Rocket's Junkyard, or Rocket's Workshop. Okay, alright. Well, no, I wasn't mostly right. Okay, well, anyways, I think that's going to bring this to an end, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed my rambling commentary, please feel free to leave a like. If you're feeling particularly ambitious, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. If you have any suggestions, questions, anything like that, please feel free to let me know. Take care. Hope you enjoyed this, and have a good one. Bye.